Now, a couple of what the Farage moments. It's that man again, Gary Lineker. He never, ever stops, does he? Because when the Palestinian campaign for the academic and cultural boycott of Israel, and that would include Israel being excluded from all world sports, when that gets put out on Twitter, or X, as it's now known, what does Gary Lineker do? But he actually retweets it. Now, since that moment, he has deleted that, but time and again we see this game going on. This game going on where Gary Lineker, funded and paid for by the BBC, is able to ride roughshod over all of the rules of the BBC. And it's almost as if somehow Lineker is bigger and stronger and more powerful than anybody within the BBC. It is a complete and utter Mickey take. And the other what the Farage moment, big piece by Boris Johnson. He's now writing for the Mail. He did a big piece for them on Saturday. And in it, he was condemning Keir Starmer, he was condemning Ed Davey, and this time, nothing to do with the Post Office, but the fact that they had voted against our closer military action and support of Saudi Arabia. And Boris goes on to say the Houthis had it coming. Well, yes, that's true. But the one thing everybody has forgotten in this, including Boris Johnson, is that it was the Obama administration, supported by the European Union and absolutely supported by Boris Johnson when he was Foreign Secretary. They were all the ones who were for the so-called Iran nuclear deal. And that deal was, if we're nice to the Iranians, if we open up tens of billions of dollars, have access to dollars, billions of dollars for Iran, that somehow that's going to mean that they won't continue with their program of uranium enrichment and building their own nuclear bomb. And what actually has happened here is Iran is continuing apace and is now very close to having its own nuclear bomb. And all these tens of billions of dollars that we freed up for them, stuff that had previously been frozen, well, much of that has been used to fund Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis. So, Boris, you can write your columns, you can condemn Keir Starmer and everybody else, but the fact is you, along with the other global leaders, got Iran completely and utterly wrong. And I have to say, one man who got this right all the way through was Donald J. Trump. And of that, there can be absolutely no doubt whatsoever.